I miss these kind of talks. Just having a drink and talking about fucking life, the good and the bad.
Yeah.
But you know, talking about one of the things that really hit me, and this is going way off topic. It'll probably still stay in the podcast. I don't know, but fuck it.
We'll see.
The idea of chasing happiness. I remember seeing a podcast on YouTube. It was just about that. And it was only, you know, a 10-15 minute little video from Big Think on YouTube. And they said something and it stuck with me, that how everybody is fucking chasing happiness. I want to be happy. Everyone
and they're not
wants
in
to
the
be
present.
Happy. Right.
They
well,
think
the
that when
thing
this
is,
happens or when I get to have this, then I'll be happy.
Well, the thing that this guy, I think he was a professor, what he was saying is people think about happiness in the wrong way. That they're looking for something that they need to obtain so that they could be happy all the time. But when you really think about it, when you are happy, think of those moments. So remember when you were able to drive your car alone for the first time, when you were just getting started with learning how to drive a car, the first time that your parents let you take the car, I mean, just to go get groceries or just gas it up.
Yeah.
The idea that you can drive the car alone for the first time, the very first time that you kiss someone, or when your favorite team wins the big game, when in that moment of happiness,
Yes.
It's only a moment. You're not happy for the rest of the day. It's, I mean, I was going to say it's like an orgasm. It's only for a certain period of time and then it fades and then it's gone. You can't stay happy all day.
I think the break heart that people have with happiness, that they think it's a permanent state, emotional state, and that, okay, being happy means I'm never gonna experience bad things. But I think it's a choice, and I think when you experience a moment of sadness or difficulty, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're unhappy. You're just experiencing life.
Well, the thing that they were talking about on this video was it's an illusion to look for happiness and sustain it 24/7. It's never going to happen. And a lot of people are looking for that.
Okay, but hold on. I think we need to make the distinction because, for example, let's say I throw this at you. I can actually throw it at you. I'm so sorry. I actually did hit you for real.
Well, we have been drinking.
Well, you're not going to like it. Okay, well, maybe that it was funny.
There's nothing Gabby can do that I won't like.
You laughed about it, but let's say I actually threw you a brick and you don't like it and it's going to get mad. But is that really ruining your entire life? Oh, this is making me so unhappy. No, you like, this is bothering you. You don't like it. But at the end of the day, you're still happy because you have other things in life going on that makes you happy. So I think there's a difference from I don't feel right at this moment, I feel upset, I feel sad, then to making the huge jump to I'm unhappy. That's one thing is just going through an emotion, the other thing is choosing to just be in this black cloud.
Well, the goal that he had mentioned in that video that I saw was what you really need to be looking for is being content. That's the goal, rather than being happy 24/7. Like, okay, well, do you have a decent job? You have a roof over your head. If you go into your fridge, is there food?
Yes.
Are you okay?
And I think, I think it's a choice, and I think it's our responsibility. I think the biggest mistake is when you want to give somebody else the job to make you happy or a thing.
Right.
Nobody or nothing is going to make you happy if you inside are in this black cloud. You could be alone, single. I was going to say alone in a desert. I don't want to say that because I've never been alone in a desert. And the person who's been alone in a desert is going to say, like, what do you know?
In theory,
it's miserable
you could
to be
maybe
alone in a desert.
Use your imagination.
But, I mean, you could have not much, just enough to live comfortably. And
like, you don't need the mansion on the hill as long if you're okay. Like, there's no huge worries.
I know people.
That's the goal you should be.
I know people that have big possessions and they're in a relationship and they're so unhappy because they look at everything that's wrong. And then I see people that live humbly and maybe they're not in a relationship, but they're happy because they're just looking at everything that is right and could be worse.
Oh, yeah.
It's really a choice.
It could always be worse.
It could always be worse.